All right, good morning from Echo Bay. The lake is way down, and I mean way down. It's probably like 3 feet lower than it was last time I was here when I did the break-in on the Mako. But the north lane is better than the south lane. You go 15 feet down the south lane, you're gonna drop your trailer off about a 2.5-foot ledge. That's gonna be a bad day. The north lane's a little better. It's not as big of a drop off. I just helped this guy. I watched him back his boat in, so made sure he didn't drop it off the ledge. I'm not gonna have to get this thing that far in the water, but we'll be all right. I can float this thing, and you know, the water gets up to about there, it'll float. So anyways, I'm in compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go find something. I'm not even gonna say the little slabby thing, because it hasn't been a great year for me in crappie. But who knows? Where do things happen? Not today, not recently, but they have. Anyways, if you haven't checked out the channel memberships yet, please go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And I gotta figure out some better camera location for filming, because this isn't a kayak, and it's a whole bunch different filming from a boat than a kayak. So I got the one. It sets up here. I put it down here so it clears in the garage. But this is gonna go up here, and I'm gonna put this one right there today. See if that works more better. More gooder. I don't know. Haven't quite got that aspect of it dialed in yet, but you know, kind of new to it here, so haven't put any lures on yet, except for that one. So they're all sitting over in there. Anyways, here we go. Stick around. Could be good. You never know. Here we go. So I got to give a shout out to my friend Chris Quick. I sold him the light kit off my kayaks, Guardian Angel light kit, and it took us, you know, about a week to get our schedules aligned so that we could, you know, meet up with each other. He shows up at my house with the $75 for the Guardian Angel light kit and this. I handed him a $75 back, and he said, no, this is a gift. I'm like, wow, you know, that's, thank you, Chris. We're going to be putting this thing to use today. So I don't know if I'm going to catch anything on it. It's been a day or 12 since I've used a downrigger. So I got to figure it out. I got to make the mistakes, you know, and figure out how to use it. But we're going to hope that, you know, I had a kayak one that I was going to put. I had it all set up. I was going to put it right there. I had the mount all ready. I was ready to drill the holes, and he handed me this thing with the mount. It pivots around. I can put it, I can't put it right straight back. I'd have to put it back further, and I don't want to do that. I can go one notch further that way, or I can put it right straight out here. So it's got a bunch of positions on it. Okay, I'm gonna spot lock right here because there's fishies down there. There's fishies, and they might be crappie. So we're gonna try it again here, but I'm getting ready to troll. Killer here on an ultralight. What is it? It's a striper. Shocking. Took a crappie lure. I should probably do a spot lock because it's getting really, really shallow. Not very big. It's like maybe 14 inches. There he is. Maybe 13 inches. Not very big, but he gone. Go grow. Go eat something. All right, we're going to continue the crappie mission here for a little bit, and then we're going to pack that in. Well, different species this time. We got us a green carp. That's for you, Irv. He loves it when I call him green carp. Oh, let's see if I can get him up. He's not very big, but there he is. Little bitty thing. He gone. Working on a multi-species day. Alright, so if we was having a dink tournament, I think I just won it. Maybe 9 inches. But he gone. He gone to grow. I'm about to start trolling here. If there was crappie anywhere, they'd be right here. And well, I think I got this boat too late in the game. I think the crappie pretty much flamed out. I don't know, I could be wrong. If you guys know where the crappie are, let me know. Rob. And don't say Sand Hollow. We all know they're at Sand Hollow. We all know I'm not going to Sand Hollow. It's way out of my bubble. But I'm working with what I got here. We got our downrigger set. We're starting out at about 16 feet because that's about where I'm seeing them. I don't know if you can see it, but it's set. Got 2 lines. I'm gonna be in the downrigger. I haven't done this in a while, like a long while. So, but it's working. That would just I got a little trout plug on there, so we'll see if it works. If not, we'll try something else. All right, downriggers are officially the coolest thing ever. There's fish down there at 64 to 70 feet, and I'm running 65 feet. So it ought to be right in his face. You can see it from, and it's sun shining, so you ought to be able to see it. I put a shad out, which is, you know, what they like. So, and I got a, what is it over here? A shad diver over here. That's just, you know, like I normally troll. But this is cool. You gotta loop the line, put it in the downrigger release, set your drag really loose, and then just run it down. It's got a little counter on it. The one for my kayak didn't have a counter. It's just like 1 foot per turn. This is just way more advanced than I have been, like, ever. This whole operation is. But it's pretty cool. Multi-species day, and you're not gonna freaking believe this. I can't believe it, but I'm looking right at it. Out in open water, a net worthy, biggest freaking crappie I have ever caught. Holy crap. We gotta, oh, I gotta pause this. I wasn't even expecting, well, we know. This was like the furthest, not even on my video card right now. Yeah, hold on. Freaking size of this thing. Holy crap. That's a monster crappie. Out in open water on a diver. Okay. He gone. Right back to the depth. All right, they're hanging out about 65 to 70 feet. I think those are crappie down there. That's absolutely astounding to me. All right, when I got here this morning, the south lane was open. The south lane of the launch is now closed. I guess due to liability, they didn't want somebody dropping a trailer off that big ledge that I was telling you about. But you can see the cones. It's closed. It's not real high security, but I still wouldn't launch from it. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Caught a few fish, multi-species day, got a crappie. That was absolutely amazing to me. Hold on, we got to hit the brakes here. There we go. She stops right now. Did all right. The crappie was definitely not expected, but anyways, if you like what you saw, mash the dude floating around over there in the kayak, if you would please like and subscribe, give it a share, and I'll see you on the water. It's going to be a few days because it's going to get really, really windy, and I might get down to Cottonwood like Tuesday-ish. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water. Alright, here's a little bonus footage for you. Okay, if you got a Mako, you know that it's really tough to get these tanks in and out of there. Well, it's nearly impossible because they hit the handles, and this is my fix for it. I cut the handle off and it'll slide in and out of there, but I'm gonna put a valve in here, a two-way switcher valve, and I'm also going to put, because these vents on this thing, okay, this has been sitting here. I opened this vent, it's been sitting here for like 20 minutes. You'll hear it. Did you hear it? It's already bleeding off pressure, and it's in the garage. They swell up when they get hot. They swell up, and these vents don't freaking work. I don't get it. You know, lefty loosey, it says open with the arrow going that way, so it's open. So I cut both the handles off, so you'll still have, the strap will still go down through here, through the middle. So it's not like they're going to come flying out of there. You know, they're good solid straps. But that's just that, and this right here. And I haven't run into this problem yet, but I have the roller. I just got to remember to do it when the thing's off the trailer, because I can't do it when it's on the trailer. Those are the only two problems I have with this boat, and they're the only two problems that anybody has with this boat. But that's a big one, because I was at the gas station at 3:30 this morning trying to figure out how to freaking get that tank out of there to put gas in it. Finally, I just swapped to the other tank because I have to. Yeah, I haven't even used the other tank until today, and I couldn't get it out. And it was 60 degrees this morning, so it's not like it was swelled up. It's just hitting on that handle. Anyways, that's it. Rant over. Thanks for watching.